Alright guys, so when the time of year when bugs are out in force at this time, you want to be able to enjoy your backyard and not have to be bitten by bugs every single minute. Now I made a few videos about how to treat for bugs, and those techniques has been successful for me. But lately I've been eyeing this new product I found at a big box store for roughly about 2 to 3 weeks or so. I decided to make the purchase, and I purchased the Cutter Insect Fogger. Now one of the things I'm looking for is it easy to actually operate this, and the other thing is, does it actually work? So I'm going to give you my quick opinion on what I think of this product. Right out the box, this thing is easy to work. All you gotta do is take it out, and it's really plug and play. But there's 2 items you need to purchase beforehand. First one being propane. You need the propane tank in order for this to function. And the second thing you need is the insecticide solution. Now, one of the most important things you gotta do is read the label.
A few moments later.
After reading the label, the next thing you want to do is familiarize yourself with the buttons. Fortunately, there's only 2 buttons on it. One of them is the igniter switch, and the other one is the dial. This increases the amount of fogging solution coming out of the device. So you fill the reservoir up, and then you connect your propane tank. Now before you activate it, you want to put on your PPE. You want to cover as much skin as possible, and I think most important, you want to wear a mask, preferably an N95 mask. Igniting this thing was pretty simple, although I was a little confused at first. All I did is really turn the knob a little bit and then hit the igniter switch. It took a few hits with the igniter to actually start the flame going, but once it started, you have to wait about 2 minutes for the unit to heat up. This is how it works. So you have to just take your time, wait 2 minutes. Once it heats up, you can go ahead and go. But the most important thing is to go around and start treating areas where flies and mosquitoes like to hide. You want to treat any low-lying bushes and preferably any type of cover you may have. The good thing about using this product is that once the fog starts, it takes about 5 minutes for it to go away. But the most important thing is to do this type of treatment when there's no wind in the forecast. I went about and used this twice. I used it once in the morning, and then I used it again once in the evening time, just to make sure I got good coverage. I felt in the morning time there was a little bit of wind going on, and used it again during the evening time to actually make sure some of the fog is able to get into certain areas where bugs like to hide. Now the solutions they give you will only last you about 6 hours. Technically, it's supposed to give you 6 hours of coverage from mosquitoes and flies. The thing is though, how do you test for this? And the only way I can really test for this is coming out at nighttime and sitting in my patio roughly about 3 hours after treatment. So I sat down, and the good thing is that I did not feel any mosquitoes in or around me. So this product works for treating mosquitoes. As for flies, flies can be a little bit trickier because they can come in from your neighbor's property or even from far away. So I put out a piece of eaten chicken out in the open and just see what would happen. Unfortunately, I saw multiple flies come in, swoop in, and try to eat the chicken. I counted about 8 or 9 flies. So I feel this product doesn't work as well in killing flies or preventing flies. Maybe it kills them, but because flies can come in from far away, I find this product doesn't work as well against flies. So my final thoughts of what I think of the Cutter Insect Fogger. I like the fact that as an average homeowner, it's easy to work with. There's only 2 buttons to get familiar with, and you only have to allow enough time for the product to heat up before you go out and start misting. I like the idea of you being able to go out and mist your property before you have a gathering. What I dislike about it is that you're only locked in to using 3 different types of insecticide solutions. I could be wrong about this, but they all seem to be made by the same company. But more importantly, they target the same pests, which is just flies and mosquitoes. What I also dislike about the unit is that if you wanted to go on a commercial route and use a commercial fogging solution, you risk damaging the unit and voiding the warranty. So I really dislike this. And because of this, I'm not recommending you purchase this. I recommend you stay away from it. I don't think it's worth the cost, and you can find a better way to get control of bugs in your yard. Now, I made a few videos in the past, one of them being how to get rid of flies in your backyard, and the other one how to treat for bugs in your yard. You can tune to these videos right here.